it's your favorite music connoisseur Henry here, and I'm back again with another video. Looks like the Queen Bee, aka Beyonce, is officially the greatest pop star of the 21st century. Well, according to Billboard, that is. Over the last few months, Billboard have compiled a list of who they think is the 25 greatest pop stars of the 21st century, and week by week they've been revealing who the top 25 are. And over the last month or so, they've counted down to the top 10. Obviously, just to round up the top 10 list. So the top 10 list was Adele at number 10, number 9 is Ariana Grande, number 8 is Justin Bieber, number 7 is Kanye West, number 6 is Britney Spears, number 5 is Lady Gaga, number 4 is Drake, number 3 is Rihanna, number 2 is Taylor Swift. That eventually led to Beyonce being named as who they think is the greatest pop star of the modern century, man. In my personal opinion, I think Beyonce had a strong case to be number one. I mean, Beyonce really and truly, she's been in the music industry, she's been in the game for over 30 years now, and for her to obviously start off in a group, Destiny's Child, and transition into a solo career where she's one of the most successful solo artists, female solo artists of all time, I think it's a testament to her artistry and to the individual that Beyonce is. I am not personally mad at Beyonce being named number one. I can understand it. Obviously, her fierce competitor for that number one spot was the one and only Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift in her own right has had a phenomenal career. She's one of the most successful artists of all time. You can label Taylor Swift with any sort of music metric and she's probably broken it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So Taylor Swift also had a strong case to be number one, and to be quite honest with you, if Taylor Swift was named number one, I wouldn't really complain too much because she's got the accolades and she's got the discography to prove it. Actually, Billboard, gave maybe a short and very concise reason why they chose Beyonce at number one instead of Taylor Swift or ahead of Taylor Swift. While Taylor Swift is the century's biggest pop star by the numbers, Beyonce tops our staff chosen editorial list based on her full 25 years of influence, impact, and evolution. Essentially, they've chosen Beyonce as their number one because of the longevity and because of her extended body of work. Like I said, Beyonce has been in the music industry for damn near 30 years. See, in every decade that Beyonce's been in the music industry, she's been hugely successful. And to be honest with you, there's not many Beyonces about in terms of being able to carry that longevity and still be successful. I mean, Mariah Carey is one artist that comes to mind that's had a long-standing successful career. Beyonce, is still, going on tour, going on nationwide, worldwide tours and selling out. She's still going platinum in terms of her albums. If that wasn't enough, Beyonce also has the record for the most Grammy wins in the award show's history. She has 32 Grammys to her name. No other artist in history has won as many Grammys as Beyonce, and obviously we all know the Grammys is the most coveted award in music. It also has the most nominations in the awards history alongside, coincidentally, her husband Jay-Z. Both of them have got the most nominations. She still has such a major influence 25 years into her career. Taylor Swift fans, I know that they weren't happy about this, and I for one understand why. To a certain extent, I understand why, because man, over the last 10 to 15 years, Taylor Swift, man, she's just an absolute monster. Even in terms of album sales, if we want to go there, she has an album that's gone diamond. She has a couple albums that are close to going diamond. Taylor Swift has also managed to sell 1 million copies in her first week 7 times, which is a record. Her tours are record breaking as well, just in terms of revenue. Just to even add to it, Taylor Swift has had 12 solo number ones on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. I mean, that's an incredible achievement, whereas Beyonce, I think, only has 9 as a solo artist. Which is still incredible in obviously her own right. She also is the female musician with the most charted songs on the Billboard 100 with, I think, 263 songs. Also, there was a time where Taylor Swift had literally 10 songs in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 charts. I can't remember what album she did it. She may have even done it with 2 albums, who knows. But yeah, like Taylor Swift is an absolute beast commercially. Man, it seems like every Taylor Swift release, she breaks a record. Going back to the whole fact that she's got a diamond selling album. I mean, who is going diamond nowadays? Hardly anybody. The only one I can think of is Adele that's gone diamond. But apart from that, no one's really going diamond like that, you know, in this era. Maybe back in the day, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, the likes of Mariah Carey were going diamond, NSYNC, you know, Eminem. There were a few artists that were going diamond, even though it was still rare back in those days. But now it's even a lot more rare to go diamond. And Taylor Swift, damn near, has 1 diamond album, and she's probably got 2 more on the way, so that's a crazy achievement within itself. All of her albums have debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts. I think she's only got 1 album that didn't, which was her first album. As a solo artist, Beyonce has always had a #1 album, so obviously that works in her favor. So as you can see, there are, you know, arguments that can be made on both sides. Nothing can take away the fact that I think these 2 artists definitely deserve to be the top 2. Whether you have 1 as 1 and 1 as 2, or 2 as 2 and 1 as 1, it doesn't matter. But I think in terms of these 2 female artists, these 2 incredible female artists, I definitely Billboard got it right. These 2 female artists are definitely the top 2. You cannot take this away from Beyonce, and it's down to opinion as well. Like, it's down to opinion. This is not a fact. It's just down to a few people's opinion. The Swifties, I understand why you may not be happy about this, and you have some legitimate case, but ultimately you just got to look at the longevity of Beyonce's career. And I'm sure Taylor Swift herself will acknowledge that Beyonce is just one of one, man. Beyonce is just an all-rounder, man. She can do it all, man. She can do it all. If you've ever been to a Beyonce show, which I've been to, I went to her show, her tour that she did in the UK a couple of years ago for her Renaissance album, and let me tell you, that was the first time I saw Beyonce live, and listen, my breath was taken away, honestly, man. She's such a great live performer, one of the best we've ever seen. She's so dedicated to her craft, so dedicated to her craft, man. Everything has to be perfect. And I've watched a couple of documentaries that Beyonce has put out, and I see her work ethic. I see how much attention to detail she puts in every single day to her craft, man. So no one can really take this from Beyonce, man. Obviously, Beyonce is so much more than just music, man. She's a businesswoman. She's an actress. She's a philanthropist, man. She does so much more outside of music, man. You know, it's been said already, her influence and impact cannot be denied. It cannot be denied, man. And the fact that she's been able to elevate her career and also evolved as her career's gone on, to do all these different things and do it well, man. Like I said, man, you can't really slate Billboard for naming Beyonce as their #1. I mean, listen, like I said, Beyonce or Taylor Swift, both would have been worthy of the #1 slot, but I think Billboard have just got this right with naming Beyonce as the greatest pop star of the 21st century. So guys, so obviously you let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that Beyonce is a worthy winner, or you let me know if you think Taylor Swift should have been #1, or maybe you have someone else in mind that should have been #1. Let me know in general what you think about this list, and if some artists were snubbed out of the top 25 list. I mean, Billboard did do an honorable mentions list, but in my personal opinion, I think that's a cop-out. So, but yeah, man, let me know. Just let me know, interact with me, and yeah, man, I'll try and reply back to everybody that comments. But guys, listen, thank you for tuning into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and I'll be back again real soon with another one. But until then, stay blessed. I'm out, people. Peace.